Oh yeah, I see an egg from here. Oh yeah, good morning, yeah.
Good morning, Shaw.
I ain't do no yard work yesterday, ain't had no time. But look at what we got here. We got some happy ducks this morning. Them boys ready to get out. Look. Told you, you do that jump every day, huh? You starting to enjoy doing that jump? Look at the size of that egg, too. All right, let me let y'all out. Nice shot, Lilo. I'm so happy to get out, don't y'all? All right, let's get them fed. Got to get these ducks some new water, and here they come, following me. Come on, babies, I need to get this water. What up? Come on. Man, I like how they be running after me all the time. Checking for what I'm doing. All right. How many eggs these ducks lay today? There go one. It don't look like none in here. Nope. No eggs in the back. No eggs. Except for this one, and it's big. It's real big. All right, let's get out here on this walk. What's going on, y'all? Oh yeah, good morning. Another beautiful morning. Hey, it feels good out here. I guess it's about 60 degrees out. Thereabout. I don't know. Hey, look at these leaves. Already starting to fall. And these boys are big. Hey, when you see the leaves starting to fall, you know what that means. Yeah, it's that time of year again. The colors of the leaves will be changing soon. Then they'll be falling and hitting the ground. Hey, I'm looking forward to that though. Not like looking forward to it because I want the heat to go away, because that's not why. Hey, but when these leaves get off these trees, that's when I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna straighten up all my trails. Every last one of them. And I'm gonna get them inside my yard and I'm gonna make my trails move like I want them to move. This year is the year. So what I'm saying is, last year I was just figuring out what my yard looked like the size of it. And I thank COVID for that. Because if I wouldn't have got that time to just dig in and see what was going on, I still would probably just have one trail to get out here. But after COVID, I got to open up my yard, and now this year, I got to get a survey done to see what's actually my yard. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm glad I did it. Now, I'm super glad I did it, because now it's like I can really focus on just making sure everything is just in my yard. I can focus on making sure that any project I do from this point forward, unless I do something with a, like, I guess zoning or permit, which I'm still learning all that stuff, what requires permit and what doesn't. I don't see myself having any more problems now that I know what my boundary lines are. I'm saying Even if I need to measure something now, I'm saying I can do it. 10 feet from this border, or 10 feet from this corner, or I got everything that I need to know now. Well, I don't have it yet, but I will, I feel. And as I add things to my property line, or add things to my property, I'll try and get them added to the map so that I can measure stuff out. I want to be as accurate as I can with everything that I do. I mean, that's just the type of person that I am. It's like, if you ain't gonna do it to the best of your ability, why do it? Yeah, it might seem like it's a whole lot of extra steps, but I'm saying, if you take all those steps, you'll be daggone sure to make sure you don't miss nothing. Just like what just happened to me. I'm saying, if I would have just kept digging and put the pond in, and then it would have been one day that somebody would have had a problem. It might not have been 2 days, but one day. And that would have been the day, not 3 days, 1, 2, 3, that we would have had a problem. What I'm saying is, it's best to know, I guess, begging for forgiveness and trying to smooth things over at a later date would not have been a better move. I would have had so much money invested in that pond that I'd have been upset. And then I would have had to get rid of everything I had invested and pay to have everything fixed. That's a lot. I could have kept digging that hole and not been concerned, but boy, once concern was raised, hey, and I'm glad it happened when it did, because that saved me from having a lot of problems probably down the road with my neighbor. And it's all because I wouldn't have known. And I'm saying that's why I share stuff like this, so people can learn from my mistakes. What I'm saying, if you ever buy a piece of property before you start doing work, make sure you know where your property is and where others are. Even for a trail, I'm saying somebody can get pissed off and it can cause you a lot of problems. What was that? Man, I hate seeing stuff like that. Don't nobody want to see stuff like that under no bridge? What? I'll give y'all a close up, but I'm gone. What is that? Now, I don't care what you think. A person like me sees something like that, and that's a problem. Now, I've seen those guys out there at that location before with a box that looked just like that before. And I made a joke talking about they probably got a heart in that box. And then I was like, let me get out of here before they try and put my heart in that box. And now that box is out here by itself. Oh boy. You know how my imagination run, y'all. Where are we taking that one? That's a ticking time bomb. If I would have walked over that bridge, it would have went boom. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should have called that in. Suspicious package. See, I'm that guy that I'll do that too. I mean, technically, that's exactly what that is. But I feel like there's some people out here doing some scientific research, and I be done got their box confiscated. But why y'all ain't keep that box with y'all? Oh my goodness, I got kids coming. Or going, I don't know. But hopefully we ain't going the same way. Oh. They're coming this way. Hello. Jesus. Huh? No? Oh, don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. No problem. Yeah, have a good one. Yeah, man, dogs didn't bark at me, kids didn't scream. Hey, we good to go. Hey, I'm serious. Now, if they dogs would have barked at me, then that lets me wonder if it's aggressive or not. But I'm saying, I don't feel like they think I'm a threat. I think that animals know. And animals that bark, I don't think that it's that they don't know. I think that's just how they've been groomed to respond. Bark that lets people know. Hey, that was okay. That was okay. I don't know. I don't like when people's dogs bark, especially off leash. If your dog is a barker, keep it on leash. If it's not a barker and it moves friendly, but just know everybody ain't cool around dogs. But they dogs did not bother me. I felt like your kids were off leash. Your dogs were friendly. No, I was joking. The kids were good. They were out here having a ball. And they were doing it with their dogs. I'd do the same thing. If I had a dog, I would want to walk it off leash out here too. But if he was a barker or aggressive, but I guess that's the thing. It's a dog. You don't know when it's going to be aggressive. You just think it'll never be. But hey, if a dog senses a threat, I bet you he'll attack. Well, not all dogs, I guess. Some dogs might run. That's the dog I don't want. But I don't want no dog that's out here just biting everybody, thinking everybody's a threat. But I guess that's all about socializing. And those dogs right there seem like they were pretty nicely socialized. They did not bother me at all, or even think about me. Well, hey, I'm moving at a pretty good pace out here today. I feel like I got somewhere to be. Hey, I was supposed to be going to sell some stuff today. I got an edger and a weed eater combination that you can switch in and out. Y'all probably seen it in a video. True. I know you heard it on the radio. True. But you still don't pay me no attention. Hey, so I'm gonna be selling, well, I was supposed to be going to sell it this morning, and the guy canceled, so no sale, but it's okay. It's been getting so much traffic on it. I was hoping I would have sold it with the blower, but the blower was a goer the other day. Yesterday, hey, I came out. Hey, I was hurt yesterday, y'all. Hey, skating, swimming. No, let's do it right. Skating, sleeping, hiking, swimming. Yeah, I did all that yesterday. Then I went in and cut some hair. And boy, by my last cut, your boy was feeling it. Oh yeah. And my last cut was my Uncle Chip. Yep. He back in town. Last night he came around. We sat down and talked. Oh yeah. Hey, I always had good conversations every time I talk to him. He's a, I think a psychologist, professor, doctor. He's all of that. I just know he also, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say shrinks people's heads, but that's what he do. He listens to people and makes them feel better about themselves, or just listen. You can't make people feel better about themselves. He helps them along their journey to feeling better about themselves. Anyway, he's one of them kind of doctors. Ooh, that's a big fish. Today you did, oh, yesterday you weren't in here. How did you get in here? Or did you just hide very well yesterday? I see you hid very well yesterday. I see where you hid today. Well, you better get some water in there real quick or else you ain't gonna make it. But none of y'all have to worry anymore, fishies. None of you are coming with me anymore. I don't have a pond. I gotta build a new one at least. Hey, I'm gonna wait on this one though. Yep. So I get some better ideas of how I'm gonna use this camera next time too. I ain't going out there and just working nonstop. Hey, that working nonstop was just to get that rock out. Now I want to start making creative videos, and I don't know. I think I've shown that I've learned most of the, I ain't gonna say most of the basics, but how to basically operate the tractor, and that's what I did. And I'm almost at 100 hours, yeah. I'm at like 93 hours. Excuse me. I'm at like 93 hours right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a 100-hour video when I hit it. We're gonna celebrate. Yep. Penny getting up there. We ain't close to break-in yet though. Not in my opinion. I would say that to me, for a tractor like this, I would say 500 hours would be like break-in. I'd really like to say 1,000 hours would be break-in. It's a diesel. I'm saying I should be able to, in my opinion, I should be able to get to 10,000 hours before that boy need an overhaul. As long as I keep the maintenance up, that's how that boy should work. That's my opinion. And that's how we did it with the generators in the military. Same engine. I don't see why anything would have to change. Now, John Deere might say different, and I'm sure they probably saying like maybe 5,000 to 7,000 hours before overhaul, which is, I mean, still, that's a long time from now. I'm expecting to put like 100 hours a year on this thing. So this year, I'm almost at 100 hours, and it's almost December. I figure if I just go back to cutting the grass, but I'm not gonna do that. But I don't have nearly as much to do as I did while digging this hole. So 100 hours is gonna be, I think it's gonna be easy for me to accomplish this year, but that's only because I'm the type of person who tries to use my tractor almost every day. But I don't see me being a 200 hour a year type of person, unless I start going to doing projects in other people's yards. Hey, and remember, that's about 8 hours per 5-gallon tank. So you got to factor in the cost of that diesel too. Here go some more people. I'm just seeing them everywhere today. But it is Saturday, so no need for a shortcut today. There's two people. I wonder if they got dogs. But I'm saying Penny's doing very well right now. It's doing great. I just figured, well, I ain't gonna go into that. I'm just gonna keep saying she's doing great. I never expected for her to be pulling as much weight as she's doing already. I feel like from what I did from leveling out that pond, oh yeah, as soon as I get a tiller, I'm ready to level out my yard. Man, I can't believe this shifted like it did. That's crazy. Man. It looked good though. I feel like somebody had to do that. I don't see how that could have happened. But okay, whatever. But yep, so the tractor, it's working out great. Still waiting on this commercial, which, hey, to me, another thing that's working out great. Same old things that I've been doing. Oh boy, sound like it is a dog. How you doing? Yeah, hello, good morning. Yeah, older couple out walking their dog in the creek. They look like he out there getting some exercise. He having fun, you can hear it. But yeah, so today I'm gonna run some errands first thing this morning. I think I'm gonna go, I don't know. I really ain't too concerned about getting another raccoon trap. What I'm happy with, we both done hit 9. We pretty much tied. Raccoon trap is now broke. The master raccoon came through and broke it up. I don't think I need to go one up. I ain't gonna lie, I would love to get a nicer trap because I feel like a trap do be necessary, but I don't feel like I need to trap a raccoon every other night. But I do want that one that just busted up this cage. But it's like I met my match. He's like, nope, You probably like, get that other cage out, bust that one up too. And I don't know, I kind of want to find out if that's true. I feel like I just got the Bigfoot of raccoons, and I ain't have my cameras running to catch him. So I didn't see him, and I know he's there. It's like Bigfoot, or at least Bigfoot hair. Ah, yeah, there we go right there. Yeah. Hey, so, yep, said I was gonna run a couple errands. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go out in the yard, play around with Penny, smooth that area out a little bit better today. I got a little more time today. So since I got time, I'm gonna take it, go ahead, smooth it out. The ultimate goal for that area was to get the rock out. Guess what? Mission accomplished. Let's not look at this as a bad thing because the pond is gone. It was never supposed to be a pond there at all. I just didn't know I was gonna be able to fill it in. I didn't think I would be able to. I thought after getting that rock out and how much dirt I moved out, I thought I was left with no choice but to dig a pond. And here it is. I ain't brought in no dirt, none whatsoever, and that pond is already filled in. I was thinking, man, how much is it gonna cost to bring in dirt? I almost went out and bought a trailer to fill that hole in. Look like when you filling the hole in, all you need is a box blade. I'm serious. I just cut up the dirt with the box blade and pushed it. That junk was so simple. It took me like was it not simple? It was pretty simple. It took me like 2 hours, and it was just riding. And I ain't gonna lie, I was worried about like that little 1-2 pedal, hitting the wrong pedal when you mean to go forward instead of reverse. I thought, man, if I hit that reverse pedal one more time while I'm pushing this stuff in the hole, or sometimes it would get stuck and then it would catch and go. And I'm thinking like, oh, one time I almost did. Went too far back. And luckily, I'm blessed. I'm still here. Thank you. I appreciate it. But hey, after that, I made sure to start slowing down how fast I went backwards and what caught and what didn't. Look, you got to be careful. I'm saying this junk still be dangerous. It does. But I almost rolled the tractor once, making this hole. Almost backed into the hole, and I was worried that while I was dragging the sides, like I'd get caught or the wheel would slip over into the hole and then it would just roll over in the hole. I just be thinking like in the movies, you know how like a car about to roll off a cliff? And you're like, what do? Do you jump out? Try and crawl up the car like in the movies? It's like, no, that junk don't happen like that. Once that gravitational force start taking you, it's taking you with that tractor. You ain't crawling up off that and running while it's rolling down and jumping off of it and grabbing on to a branch and pulling yourself to safety. That's how I view it. You know, movies be having you feeling like anything possible. I like that though, because I be feeling like anything is possible. And trying to explain that to people, I be telling people like, oh, I feel like I just choked on a bug. Hope it wasn't a spider. Hey, I feel like I don't know when my head be in the clouds and when it be in reality. And I'm saying with my way of thinking. Like, when is reaching for too much, too much? Like, when is something of your thought process outside your reach? Hey, and that gave me a perfect thought. I was listening to Drake's new album yesterday, and he said he got to a place where he reaching for the top and he's saying, pardon my reach. You know, he's like, I done made it this high. But what I'm saying is, when you start out, how do you know how high you're gonna go? how do you understand what it's like? He said in his song, and this is crazy to me because when you think about this is exactly what I mean. You talking about the top, but how he saying how he know you ain't at the top is because he feel like he's standing there. And what I'm saying is, what does the top look like? What does it look like, and how do you know when you standing on it? One, the world telling him he's standing on it. For music, I'm sure that's exactly what that means. For music, he's standing on it. I'm saying I don't think there's a bigger artist right now than Drake. So he could come out and say things because he's backed it up. And it's crazy, but when I sit and I think, it's like, who sets these bars? I was talking to my uncle yesterday, and he made a statement that made it seem like financial success is the way to not he didn't make the statement. That's just something that came out of a conversation, was like, financial success is success. And it's like, that's only one factor in the equation of success, because plenty of people make money, tons of money, and they're not happy. So to think that money is equivalent to success, oh my goodness. What I'm saying is, when you're standing at the top, you also have a lot of people just pointing at you. Just pointing at you. Everybody. You know how hard it's gotta be? What I'm saying is, you can also hear in his songs how hard it is to find someone genuine in your life. You gotta think that's period. What I'm saying is, everybody know you Drake. Everybody gonna wanna act like they gonna wanna be your best friend. You at the top, you right. And now everybody know who you are, and it's hard to find somebody who's just being genuine. Man, imagine if you had them problems and you ain't nowhere near the top. Hey, I don't know where I'm going with that one. I don't know why I went there. But I'm gonna tell you, I be feeling like, I don't know, I would still want to be able to do something like this even if I was him. And he probably can. He's just doing it in his yard. He would come and own the park and be like, hey, everybody keep out. And that's a lot of yard work you got to do, bruh. Hey, I hear one of my clients came in yesterday and he told me, he said, man, you know, Rick Ross got all that land, but him and his homeboys, they mow 5 acres by themselves. I'm thinking, yeah, I mean, just because you rich don't mean you don't like doing regular things. I'm sure he do. I'm saying, if I ever get rich, you best believe the first thing I'm gonna do is find the biggest yard with the best mower that I can mow. I'm saying, I don't think I'm gonna be the person with all the cars in the front yard. I'm gonna have all the tractors in the backyard. Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, this right here, this is my excavator. Yeah, we gonna go fill in this pond a day, and then we gonna dig a pond over here. Dig the whole pond in a day. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go give me some land and just be like, hey, yeah, today we going 4-wheeling. And this, I don't care about no car that go on no road. Man, what I'm saying is, I gotta get a truck that can tow Penny, a car. Yeah. I'm talking about scrambled eggs, y'all. Counting my eggs before they hatch. Duck eggs. Hey, we done made it back to the end, y'all. Or to the beginning. We went full circle on y'all. I'm glad we did. We right back. And I'm about to get up off of here because I got a lot I want to get done for the day. So I'm about to walk this way. I ain't got nothing else to say. I thank y'all. I ain't put a commercial in for a while, so ain't none of y'all had to pay. Hey, so I keep telling y'all about this Amazon. I'm gonna eventually figure out how to get this Amazon up and running. I haven't yet, but I want to tell y'all, everything except for the blankets have sold off of Amazon, and I keep telling y'all about it, but stuff is moving. I'm working on getting all this stuff together. I'm trying to get some help. We're doing the best we can, but daggone it, I'm only one man. I got a whole lot in my head, and I got a whole lot that's planned. I know y'all understand. Y'all been here with me for a while. You got to be feeling my style. All right, y'all. Let me get up off of here. Thank y'all yet again for tuning in. This your boy. You gonna finish? Yeah, I'm finished. This your boy. Man, come on. I'm out.